nasitula ekigere neninya mu lutalo nga nina essuubi olinsangayo nali ntidde olutalo nepulira eddoboozi titotya nze ndi ku luyi lwo engatto mu bigere kitala mu mukono nenumba nga nesize kimu tikawayogera era lumu olinegattako kati natuuka munange olutalo olukwagiza ddala eno naye namaanyi kampedda balabe bangi ze n'essuubi lizigweddemu lumidde gugwe yegwalina essasa erisembayo mikono mu bbanga nawanika yegwamanyi kati yekiddako sibidde gugwe omu gwe waŋŋamba tolibeerawo mukama munange nkulindiridde kwata omukono ngendera ddala sirina gye ndaga siraba gye nzira ze n'essuubi lisulawo buli kimu kikoze esala nzisabye era nkimanyi zikutukako bali bwe twasiga bali mu byengera bali makungula nze wange byagana ddala nfubye naye teri yadde kikyukako kati nsanseewo leka ngume kuba wayogera ku ntandikwa titoliva wano wendi era lumu olirabikako leka ngume lumidde gugwe yegwalina essasa erisembayo mikono mu bbanga nawanika yegwamanyi kati yekiddako sibidde gugwe omu gwe waŋŋamba tolibeerawo mukama munange nkulindiridde kwata omukono ngendera ddala lumidde gugwe yegwalina essasa erisembayo mikono mu bbanga
Yeah, right there, over there, man. You know, Vere, you know, music with message, you know, is also very crucial and important, man. You know, because at the time on the show, I remember asking people that what song today, you know, that when you're going through you know, tragedy, when you're going through a storm, when you're in the valley, man, you know, when your back is against the wall, what song can you sit down and you're like, okay, let me listen to this song, it's gonna, you know, nurse the wounds of my heart. What's that one song? But people were giving me songs in that very, very, very old past, you know, 5-10 years back, you know. But I'm very happy at this generation that we have young people that are still out there, you know, trying to create music. I'm not saying that other music is not good, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm trying to say that your back is against the wall, you're going through a storm, a tragedy, you feel like you can't talk to nobody, you know, it's heavy for you, and then you listen to a certain song and then you pick the hope back, you know, you're like, okay, I can really make it, you know, no matter what I'm going through, I believe God can still come out for me, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. So honestly speaking, there are people, there are young people today are doing music and they're still on that road, you know, of creating that kind of music. And today, allow me, you know, to introduce to the show, you know, joining me up on the show, one Vere. You know, be telling us who he is, you know, he was here last year, it's almost a year when he was on the show, and we're very glad to have him on the show again on a Friday. You know, you're welcome on the show, man.
Thank you, bro.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm very good.
Praise the Lord.
Praise.
I was watching the video and you're in a piece of land, and I'm like, man, is that your land that you shot the video from? Because man, some people are prophetic. They're like, man, you know, why not?
It belongs to the Lord.
Exactly. Great stuff right there, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well.
Good.
How about it's been long, man?
I know, man. Yeah,
we've been all this
not bad, man. God has kept us and we give him all the glory. First, introduce yourself to people catching the show.
Praise the Lord, those that are watching Channel 44 Bigtunes. I'm so glad to be here with you. My name is Vere, music writer and gospel artist, above all the servant of the Most High God.
Wow, great stuff. Vere, where do you minister at?
My church is called Soul Healing Church, pastored by Pastor Michael.
Okay.
Yes.
Great stuff. Welcome on the show. Who is Vere? Shortly, in brief, 1 minute. Who is Vere? When did you start doing music? You know, why did you end up doing gospel music? Because you know you have a talent. You know, when you listen to your music, you know the message. You know, it's. I mean, the message itself. You know, is the way you package it up, and it's just amazing.
Well, thank you so much. You talked about. Who is Vere? First of all, I said I'm a music writer, and I love God. Secondly, the reason that's why I came up with gospel music, I believe the gift that I have doesn't belong to me. I'm just a steward. God gave this gift to me to benefit other people. And what is gospel? Gospel is the good news of Jesus Christ. So there is a reason as why I keep producing the kind of music that I produce. I believe so much that the life I went through, God was not actually punishing me, but I went through whatever I went through, so that I can learn, and when I get out of that situation, I can be able to hold some other person.
What did you go through, like?
Man, a lot of things. While we were growing up, I was raised by my mom, and things were not adding up. Everything was. You could sleep without a meal. Was a very big problem. Even growing up.
I understand because you know I want us to like divert that side a little bit, because there's somebody you're bailing out today. You know, there's somebody whose hope is down. You know, they don't have hope. You know, they don't know how they're gonna go through what they're going through. You know, so you're giving us that's a testimony.
Yeah, the life I went through, as I told you, I was raised by my mom, though my dad is there. But things weren't hard. We didn't even have what we would call home. We just sleep like find a shelter or rent a small house, trying to make ends meet. We were very many kids, close to 9, you know, but we had to trust God, even to just get a cup of porridge would be a miracle. So, but today, when you look at me, it's not the same story. God changed our lives.
You're on TV, man.
Yeah, TV. Not just being on TV. God changed our lives. My mom is no longer renting; she's living in her own house. Things are moving on well. We are progressing, but all because of God. Yes, God can turn your life around, even when you are at the age of giving up. God can still do it. I reached a time I wanted to commit suicide for several times because I was fed up of life. I used to ask myself the question, what's the importance of living? There could be someone out there saying, what is the importance of living?
There's so many people have released. So
very many. As I speak now, there is someone who doesn't know what he or she will feed the kids. Today, even the next days. But I'm here to tell you that the very person you see me here, when we will see our new song, my new song that we're going to premiere, it has a line that I like, say, "Nemola baba seka, nebo baga kawa." Yeah. So you keep believing God, because God is the architect. He's the one who designed your life. He's the one who wrote the script of your life. He knows where he's taking you. The fact that there are those that have enough and they are dead, and for you who doesn't have even enough, you're still living. God has a reason. That's why you're still living, and those ones are gone. So it's not good always to give up. So supposing I gave up on my life, then I wouldn't be here today.
Exactly.
So grace keeps carrying us every day.
Amen. That's a developer right there. You know, briefly, those akiziza kukubanga kubulira, you know, avutewa, you know, kubanga tuso on the show. Maybe watching the show today and even to take kwatagana bulungi, you know, you're losing hope here and there. But I want you to trust God, you know, one more time, you know, trust Him one more time, because His timing is the perfect timing. You know, there's that wrong thing that people normally say that Katonda akorera ku sawa esembayo. Teba sawa esembayo. Maybe that sawa is perfect. That's the perfect time. It's not the last minute hour that He does all that is supposed to.
If it was the last hour, then you would end there. But the fact that just that's not the last.
Exactly. So it comes at the right time.
At the right time.
So please keep believing God, and I believe things are not going to be the same. Let's talk about the music career. How long have you been doing music?
I started my first professional recording was 2010. Yes, I recorded my first song with Funny Man. It was called it was called the Uganda Yandi. So I came on, I did Uganda Yandi, I did All to You, I did Nkomeo, very many songs.
Of which album? How many albums do we have?
So far one album, but I have 9 audios.
Okay.
9? There are quite many, but the videos, I remember there are 4.
For videos really. So how did you go through COVID? Most of gospel artists, man, after COVID, but we don't know where they are. So how did you go through
COVID? God has been so faithful. God has been so faithful to me that actually, when COVID hit in, others were crying, but that's when God started working with me.
Wow.
That's when God started working with me. And that's when I even came back in the music industry, because I had given it a break because of the financial requirements and constraints that I was facing. But since then, my life has never remained the same. My life has never been. COVID came, but God came more.
That's a great statement. COVID came, but God came more. Honestly, you can see that in Karamoja cry. COVID may not have come. Now imagine the people in Karamoja. How are they surviving down in Karamoja? So COVID may have come, but God came more. That's what's up. Thank you for that. We hashtagging that the coming week. Bigtunes. COVID may have come, but God came more. That's what's up. So what's going on? What's going on?
I'm pushing on with my music, of course, my ministry of inspiring people and making sure that people that are like me, the situation I was going through, trying to reach out to them, communicating with their souls. The biggest thing in this world is hope.
Exactly.
That's why the most repeated word in the Bible is fear not.
Yeah.
When you have fear takes our hope.
Exactly.
The reason that's why God doesn't want us to fear, because the moment you start to fear, your hope wavers, and that's your end.
Wow.
Yeah. So keep moving.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Let's talk about Vumilia. Vumilia, why Vumilia? Why the word itself? What's the meaning of Vumilia?
The word Vumilia is a Swahili word. In Uganda, it means lemera po, or in English, what am I calling persistence?
Yeah, exactly.
Persistence. Yeah. As I told you, I write inspiring music, and most of my music, besides the one that I write for people, but most of the music that I sing about my life. I sing about my life. There are people outside there, or those that will be watching me. When you look at your family, when you look at where your background, where you come from, you're the only hope. As you hear, you will hear that line. So I'm here to encourage you that don't give up. Whatever you're doing, you might reach a time and feel like, but why don't I give up? You never know. You never plan to bring yourself on this earth, so you don't know what tomorrow is bringing. Yeah.
And people that are catching the show, you shouldn't be moved about somebody's success. You see your friend succeeding, and then you're like, okay, let me give up, or let me stop pursuing what I was pursuing, and divert to what makes them successful. It may have worked for them,
actually,
it may not work for you.
And actually, we are unique people. Exactly. What might have worked for you might not work for me.
Exactly.
Because we are created differently. Exactly. Uniquely, as I told you, we are a written script written by God.
Yes.
Kadonda yamanyi ngo yateka exactly where you going. That's what causes abantu okubona obujja abandi baloga bannabo yalowooza oli bw'asirana yajja kuba bulungi. That is someone else. When you check yourself, nimbanga baba zange were twins, you will still be different people. You see students sit under the same teacher in the same class but perform differently. We are different and unique people.
Wow. Great stuff right there. So man, don't look at somebody's success and then you maybe you want to cross to their lane. Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane and just celebrate them.
And God is gonna meet you down in your lane. Let's premiere to Vumilia. Okay, Vumilia now to people catching the show. What message before we premiere the song?
The message for the people that are catching up the show just right now is whatever you are going through, just keep moving and trusting God, man. Even when you have reached the dead end, like Moses, you're seeing the sea, you're seeing your enemies, everything is chasing you. Keep moving. God is with you. Just right on your way, on your journey, God will find you and will take your hand and you will testify.
Wow, great stuff. To people that maybe want to access your music, they want to follow you up, But before that, to your fans, what's coming up this year before you close down the year?
I have a lot. I have a lot of stuff that's coming up this year. A lot of songs I'm going to release. I was talking to Nassim, the projects we're working on, and I promise you, you'll not be disappointed.
Sante wekaliba producer boyogereramu bamaanyi brother,
because I love it.
Again, I'm Pademani, Nassim, Pan Production.
Yeah, actually, I don't know.
Wow. Great stuff right there. So how can people follow you up?
Those that want to follow me up or access my music, my name Vere Paul. Actually, those are my real names. Vere Paul. YouTube.
Baba Skacha.
Baba Naiganda.
Nedda sewo. Nedda sewo.
Ennaku zino
Birimu enda bano bakikaati bano.
olowooza amanya abantu bakyakataaginga kubika jatusiganga
Nedda sewo. Tuli basajja baganda. Nze onale bali brother. Omubaka kiba. Wampanyise brother. So
Vere Paul, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Vere Paul, Vere Paul. You'll get me. And all streaming media, name them. iTunes, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. Vere Paul is my name, and that's the name of the artist, the music. Find them, you'll be blessed.
that's what's up. Je vais casser le ciel premier à vous m'aider à faire la Paul. Let's go.
Kola nnyo fuba nnyo kuyiiya kyoseko kubula munange kuba ne gye nabawa binnyo njagala mbeereko bulungi sivuganya sirina kwe nnwanyisa yafaayo byange bye nnwanyisa